what is the difference between NOIR and NOID? Like notice of intent to revoke and notice of intent to denial.
Okay. So I think we can look for this information in USCIS also, but I'll share in some detail about this. So basically, those who have, the full form is, notice of intent to revoke H1 and notice of intent to deny H1. Okay. So basically, for all those H1 applicants, which either in the current year or in the past years, they already have been given H1 applications, they have approved petition, or they're already in USA working already there. They have some active H1 going on in use. So in those cases, in case USCIS finds a ground which it doesn't like, and the person has been in the H1B status in a call it illegal or call it something that USI doesn't like to be very close to legal, then they can take a final decision, and the final decision is by USCIS. If they decide that H1B should be revoked for a person, then they send to the current employer of that person this NOIR notice. Okay. One thing I would like to highlight is that NOIR notice can happen to your current employer, but the issue why NOIR has been sent may be related to H1 done earlier than that. What I mean is that, let's take a case, a person has gone to USA, say 3 years back in 2020. And after the first H1, they have transferred their H1 to employer 1, then employer 2 and employer 3. So even if there is an issue with one of the earlier H1s, the notice will be sent to the current employer only because they are relevant. Because only through that current employer, the person will get notified. But basis can be earlier H1 also. So point I'm trying to highlight is that, even if you have changed your employers over multiple years in USA, if any of your earlier H1 had some issue, either first one or later one, for whatever reason, then USCIS can decide later that they need to revoke your H1, then they can send you that notice. So that is NOIR. NOID is for those applicants which are not yet H1B approved, but their H1 petition is already in process. So for whatever reason they decide that this person is not eligible to be given to approved H1B petition, then they send you NOID, notice of intent to deny. So typically in the H1 process, in case it's a very doubtful case, then maybe this is one of the first thing you will get. Or sometimes even after first H1B petition case, appeal is done, then this may be the last thing also that you get. But regardless of it, whenever you get NOID, NOID means that you haven't been found eligible to apply for H1 yet. Though in the prima facie, in the earlier case, applications were sought by you. But even in the later considerations, if they find something which was not known to them, or USCIS can decide, it has a discretion that it can decide that there was something that they haven't found okay, and then they can decide, that they can send you NOID. So just to put it briefly, NOIR you get after H1B petition is approved, and NOID you get before H1B petition is approved. But in either case, result is the same, that you are denied of continuity on H1 going forward with it. Okay. Of course, effect will be very different. In NOIR, maybe you're already in USCIS, you have settled with your family and kids and all. So impact will be much larger. NOID is still earlier stage, you haven't still been in USA. So of course, it's a disappointment in both cases. But in NOID, yeah, your impact, direct impact on your lifestyle is not that much. But yeah, you lose the chance of going to USA with that H1. That's a sad news for it. Okay.